Good afternoon and welcome to the grand opening of Tommy McDonald Field. I'm going to quickly say a welcome to everybody. Thank you all for coming. This is my 29th year of being a part of Meridian Community College athletics, and I can't be more excited to have softball finally playing on campus. We've played in 3 other locations since I've been here, and to be on campus in a facility like this is extremely exciting. So to keep this thing as short and keep it moving, I'm going to turn it over to a member of our softball team, Miss Allie Lofton, who will have a prayer for us.
Okay, we can bow our heads. Dear Lord, I want to thank you for this day. Thank you for everything you've given us. I want to thank you for just giving us the opportunity to come out here and gather together to celebrate such an awesome opportunity for us in the future of this program. Lord, I just want to thank you for each and every person who had a hand in getting this done for us, Lord. I want to pray that you just continue to provide protection for each and every athlete and person who continues to step on this field. Lord, again, I just want to thank you for this day, everything you've given us. Pray that you forgive us for all of our sins and give us faith in you, Lord. Amen. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? And now for Mr. Tommy McDonald.
Good afternoon. Is this a beautiful day or what? I tell you, this is not an easy situation for someone. And as I was driving over here with my wife, I thought about, what I should say on an occasion like this. And I'll be honest with you, it was a weird feeling. It was almost like I was a little embarrassed, a lot embarrassed, to come over today for this occasion of the ribbon cutting. And the reason, and I shared this with my friend Neil Henry and Sandra Atkinson, I said, I'm just an ordinary guy. I'm just an ordinary guy. There's nothing special about me. And to show up on an occasion when the field is being, the ribbon is being cut for this new field, it felt a little strange. But I'm going to tell you, the other thing that came to mind was I did the arithmetic real quick in my head, and I think it was about 58 years ago that I showed up on the campus of Meridian Junior College as a 17-year-old, extremely naive, recent graduate of one of the Lauderdale County high schools. And what did I find when I arrived at MJC? I found caring, I found encouraging, I found dedicated, enthusiastic, and committed administration, faculty, and my fellow students. How amazing that was that I had arrived in a place and I had no clue what college was about, but I soon learned. And we had that whole group of people that cared sincerely and genuinely for their students. They took their jobs seriously. So I have observed and I have participated in the life of Meridian Community College since that time, since that 58 years ago. And that's one of the things that I am proudest about this afternoon, is this is not about me. This is about Meridian Community College. Its important, in fact, I would be so bold as to say the essential role in this community. It's called Community College for a reason. And that's what the legacy is for Meridian Community College is that when you arrive today, you still find people that are committed, that love their jobs, they love each other. Isn't that interesting? And they want to send that message to the folks that come to the campus. You can do it. You can succeed. And the other thing that jumped into my mind when I was driving over here was really the alma mater. Now, I'm not going to sing that for you today because that would probably hurt your ears. But it starts out, come one, come all. And then when it ends, it says that Meridian Community College is like a light on a hill. It beckons and it sends you forth. And if I went through the long list of all the wonderful people that I have known that passed through the gates of Meridian Community College, we'll be here all afternoon. Because some amazing people, as I said, administration, faculty, staff, and students have come through the walls of Meridian Community College, and they have gone on to excel, yes, as athletes, and in the classroom, and in the work world. That when they left here, some went off to higher education at other institutions, others went to the workforce. But that's what Meridian Community College has done. It sends the message that I believe in you and you can do it. That's what it did for me. I am extraordinarily blessed. I want to wish our girls success today. Also, I want to wish the best for our team over here that we'll be playing. All of these girls are somebody's girl. They are somebody's daughter. So we want to encourage them and we want to pray for their safety and their blessing and just be thankful for the great opportunity that we have to live in a country, to live in a town where this is possible, and that this is possible for just an ordinary boy. God bless you. Thank you for this day.
Hello, I'm Brad Grinstead, the head softball coach here at Meridian Community College. I'd like to take a moment and thank you all for coming out today to the opening of the facility and let you know how grateful and thankful we are in the program. And unfortunately, the team's not here. They're warming up currently. That we all are for your support from the community, the faculty, staff, and the administration. This is huge for these young ladies in growing in our program and moving to the next step, whether it be playing or a degree field. And this is a big part of us building this program into what we want to be a championship contending program year in and year out. And this is a big step for us moving forward. Again, thank you for taking time out of your schedule today and come attend. And go Eagles.
Okay, I'm going to be a little bit longer because I got some thank yous I have to do. We've waited for this day a long time. Everybody laugh. Why did you laugh at that? We've waited for this day a long time. When I arrived on campus almost 7 years ago, one of the first things I recognized was a dramatic need to upgrade our softball and our tennis facilities. Anything of significance in this world requires vision, belief, and action. In the case of a facility like this, vision has to be strong and it has to be held by more than one person. I knew we needed this, but I wasn't sure where to put it. If anyone knows me, they know I like to imagine where things will go on our campus and what our campus is going to look like. And if you also haven't noticed, MCC is landlocked. We don't have a lot of places just begging for a building or begging for a facility. So I really had no idea where we were going to put it. Then one day, Dr. Leah Hill suggested I should consider across the road. I thought she was crazy because I thought there was no way. But anyway, so I contacted Adam Foreman, who was our facilities director at the time, and I said, Adam, will you go over there and measure and just see? And so he walks over to the field here, and he's got his little tape measure out, and he's trying to figure out, and he comes back, and I know there's just no way. And he comes back and he says, yeah, I think we might can do it. I'm like, what? We might can put it over there. Yeah, I think we can do it. And so we began the process of envisioning and visualizing what it would be like to have a field right here. And it was one of those days and one of those things where things started to come together and then they didn't. When he came back with the possibilities, my mind began to race, and I began to wonder if we could do it. So we looked at funding sources, and we started to try to, how can we do this? And then COVID happened, and COVID messed everything up in 1,000 ways. And I'm convinced that some people, maybe those of us standing around here, wondered if we'd ever get to this point, but I knew we would. Vision created expectations, and knew our students needed this. Our belief in the importance of this facility moved us forward. I could tell 1,000 stories about people who stepped up to help make this happen. And when it did, it is special. This is awesome, and it makes me proud. I'm going to just kind of go through a list of people that I just want to let you know stepped up in some special way. First, my Board of Trustees. I know we have Jamie Cater here, fresh back from traveling overseas, and we're glad to see her. But her support and the members of my board, the support of my board has been huge. Nothing happens without your blessing, Jamie, and we're grateful. Your passion for MCC gives us encouragement. Our faculty and staff and students of Meridian Community College, they trust our mission. They trust in us to make good decisions that will help move us forward. My cabinet is fundamental and important. All of you make a difference in this institution in 1,000 different ways. You push us forward daily, and I'm grateful. Pam Harrison was our CFO when this process started, but Drew Edwards has been the closer. Helping to identify how a project like this can happen is fundamentally important, and Drew has the ability to think outside the box and look for ways to maximize our resources to make something special happen. Adam Foreman, as I mentioned earlier, was the director of the physical plant when this all started. But Jim Price has been the one on whose shoulders this has fallen. He is, in fact, not here right now because I think he's doing a pre-bid meeting for a new HVAC in one of our other facilities. And I said, Jim, get over here as soon as you could. Jim and his crew have put their heart and soul into ensuring that this project is exactly what we need. This project could not have happened without the excellent work of Jim Price and his crew. My athletic department, led by Sandra Atkinson back here, has been patient, creative, and has helped us think through this project from the very beginning to the end. My coaches, Coach Grinstead, have been an incredibly important part of this process. If Coach Grinstead ever decides, and he didn't stay around to hear this comment, but if he ever decides he doesn't want to coach anymore, I think he would be a fabulous engineer. His ideas saved us money and allowed us to use our resources to maximize this project. Our architects, who are both here, Mark Davis and John Purdy, wave at us, guys. They've patiently waited while we changed funding sources, and their time and their efforts have made a difference. This is something we can be very proud of, and it's beautiful, and I thank you guys for your work and your efforts. Your creativity is unfounded, so thank you. J&J Construction has been fantastic. When they were awarded the bid, I knew this project was in good hands, and they have proven me right. Our Lauderdale County Board of Supervisors, doesn't seem like a big deal, but to square this property off, I needed just a little bit of property from the Lauderdale County Board of Supervisors, and they jumped on it, and they helped make that happen. And when I needed a parking lot to save us a bunch of money on having to build parking lots, the Lauderdale County Board of Supervisors said, yeah, and we signed an agreement so we can use the Health Department parking lot. Please, Chris, let them know how thankful we are for that. And as you know, Tommy McDonald is the namesake of this field. I mean, his name's right down here. And I think you got just a glimpse of what a special guy Tommy McDonald is. He was a longtime vice president at MCC. Still is. Okay, good. He's one of the most awesome individuals I know. The previous field was named in his honor, and we believed it was only fitting to carry his name to the new facility. This facility is state-of-the-art, beautiful, competitive, and significant. It was built with tax dollars and as an investment in this community. Make no mistake, dollars spent here will return multifold to this community for many, many years to come. Tax dollars spent at community colleges in Mississippi have the single greatest return on investment of any tax dollars spent in the state of Mississippi. So when our elected officials give us resources to do things like this, they're making us all better, and we're grateful. When we're finished with this complex, it will include the name of Citizens National Bank. CNB, represented by my good friend Neil, believes in us, values our community, and understands the transformational nature of a facility like this. Their support of this project is a testament to the, how about this, power of local. Last, but certainly not least, and I wish they were here to hear me say it, bunches of them are. Come on out, step out here. I want to thank our students. Ladies, you chose MCC on the premise that this would happen. You patiently waited and you worked hard and you remained flexible. To see you finally walk onto this field and to play with excellence makes it all worthwhile to me. That you get to be the first team to play on this field is awesome. You are pioneers for the excellence that will follow in your footsteps. Thank you for being Eagles. Thank you for being here. Shortly after this project began, I want y'all, when we do the ribbon cutting, officially that lady in the flowery dress, follow her out here. I want you to be a part. Shortly after this project began, I was eating at one of my favorite local restaurants, the Waffle House across the road. As I walked into the restaurant one day, many of the employees began to clap. It caught me off guard. I usually don't get claps when I walk into restaurants. And when they clapped, I asked why. And the answer they shared, because Meridian Community College is bringing life to the corner. I've heard that or some version of that shared 1,000 times from people from all over our community. We recognize that this isn't just a softball field. It's a manifestation of a transformation in our community, and I could not be more proud. Thank you. Congratulations, ladies. Good work. It's a special day.